Hello to you again, my fellow artists. Welcome to week 8 of term 2. Today we are doing a few Notan projects. Notan is a Japanese concept where we have light and dark elements next to each other, forming a new imaginary picture. For this task you will need paper of any two colors, a pencil, a glue stick, a pair of scissors and sellotape, or a craft knife and a cutting board. The paper on which you will draw your patterns must be no more than half the size of the paper on which it will be pasted. The small pattern will grow outward and become much larger. Draw random shapes on this small paper, each line starting and ending at the side of the page. The rule for cutting a pattern is one shape at a time. Otherwise you might get very confused as to which shape fits where. Paste the leftover of the original paper onto the big paper. Fit the cut-offs first just to make sure that the placement will fit the page. From now on, do not be too hasty to paste a shape. First make very sure it is actually on the right spot. Cut out the first shape and flip it over the imaginary axle. Make sure you paste it straight on this imaginary line. Now you can make the second cut, but don't paste it yet. Make sure you know where it goes and then make the last cut. Flip the second cut back over the imaginary line to its original place. Make sure it is straight and paste. Now flip cut number 3 back again over that line and paste. Slowly cut, fit and paste each pattern to completion first before going on to the next pattern. Once you understand the concept, you can start playing around with different shapes. Let's move on to something a bit more challenging. For this project, I used an A4 paper and an A4 paper cut in half lengthwise. Remember that all inside lines must form a shape. A single line cannot be cut out and be flipped. You will see that you have lines starting and ending at the edge of the page. These are the easy ones to cut and flip. It's those inside shapes which will be a bit tricky. But you can still use a pair of scissors, or you can now switch to a craft knife. Should you choose to continue with scissors, cut from the side of the page to cut out the shape. Afterwards, carefully fix the cut with some sellotape on the side of the page that will not be showing once it is pasted. Remember, one shape at a time. Once the shape is cut, flip the whole page on the imaginary axle. Trace the outlines of the shape. Remove the big page and paste the outcut shape into those borders. Now you can continue cutting another shape, flip the page, trace the borders, remove the page and paste the shape again. Continue in this way, one shape at a time. Don't be in too much of a hurry to start pasting. This will cause mistakes. If you draw the eye like I did, do not paste any shapes until you have flipped the eye back and forth to draw all the necessary outlines. And after carefully flipping, outlining and pasting all the shapes, you will see your final picture. Does it look the way that you imagined it to be? An easy picture, but lots and lots of flipping. I enjoyed every moment of this project, but Jackson got a bit bored.